Joel Embiid will win this year's MVP. I recently made a video saying Nikola Jokic should win this year's MVP. This video is Joel Embiid will win this year's MVP. And I just think it's for a plethora of reasons. And I want to hear down below before we start today's video, what are your reasons on why you believe Joel Embiid will win this year's MVP? And I want to first off say this team is amazing. Joel Embiid, first off, is career highs across the board. If you're a 76 fan, you know that. And if you're just an NBA fan in general and you keep up with the NBA, you know that. He is averaging 28 points, shooting 54% from the field and 40% from three. And it's not like he's shooting just 1 3 every few games. No, like this past game against the Hornets, he shot 5 3-pointers and he made 3 of them. And it's really that he has reinvented himself. It's every offseason he goes in and he keeps improving himself and becoming a better and better player. We can talk about how now with double teams, if we see how he counteracts the double teams that the Boston Celtics are always throwing on him, he's still being able to play the post and get his teammates open scoring opportunities so they can flourish just as much as he's flourishing. Because the best thing about an MVP, and usually the players who win MVP, is that they not only have great stats, they make every single player on the team, all the players in the starting lineup, better. Usually all the players around them have a career year in one statistic or another, or in all their statistics. And we can see that with Tobias Harris going back to his LA Clippers self. And we could also, you could argue this is all because of Doc Rivers. And I'm going to admit, I was a big non-believer in Doc Rivers because of the X and O's facts that I believe that Doc Rivers isn't as good as a coach as Greg Popovich or Nick Nurse or Brad Stevens, as in he doesn't do a good job of adapting his game plan on the fly in the bubble, not in the bubble, in the playoffs. And that's still to be answered. But right now in the regular season, he's always been a great regular season coach, and I won't deny that. It's the fact that he is making everyone on this team just play better team basketball. You got Tobias Harris, like I said, playing amazing. You got the thing about this lineup is, yes, Ben Simmons is having kind of a career low, but he's playing really good defense. As the whole team is playing great defense, as their third in defensive rating, and he is averaging. Also, the team is outscoring other teams by 13 points per 100 possessions. So it's insane. It's really crazy, and that's when Embiid's on the floor when they're outscoring everyone. And when he does post-up possessions, he's scoring 1.09 points on that per 100 possessions. Or I read that stat wrong, but you know what I meant. And what I really do think what's keeping this team from going deep in the playoffs. Now, if we can shift gear to that, I think it's potentially, when you look, I like Shake, but what if Shake goes quiet? Shake's great. And I think it comes out when you look besides Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, Danny Green, Tobias Harris, Seth Curry, Dwight Howard. I feel like you have 7 guys right there who I trust in the playoffs. But Shake, Matthias, Furkan, and Tyrese, 4 guys who are key in their rotations that I don't have much faith. And during the depleted games that they played because of protocol, Joel really went off and he ate. And that's what you need. You really do need that for your star player to do that, to pick up. Joel's been doing what he needs to do, is picking up the pieces when they aren't being picked up by the other players in games that have to. So as a traditional big man hasn't won the award in almost 2 decades, Joel Embiid will be the first big man in nearly 20 years to win the award. And I think the interesting part about all of this is that the fact that, yes, the Nuggets aren't as good, and Nikola Jokic could win it if he does average a triple-double, but I think the Nuggets have a deeper team. Nuggets are way deeper. They have better players, and in the starting lineup, I think Jokic, you could argue, might have less help than Joel Embiid, but as a team in whole, I think the Nuggets are deeper 1 through 10 man than the 10 guys and the 76ers have in their rotation. So I think that's why Joel Embiid will win the MVP. because it's a very, besides their 7 guys, there is a lot of young guys on the team. And I know you could say there's Mike Scott, there's a bunch of other guys I know they're missing right now because of injury and protocol. But this is just me on that. But that's it for me today, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Till next time, guys. Peace out.